got it. I know we won't have anybody on here to begin with. There we go. It's a little rough. Do I have like a sock or something?
Sock.
A sock to put behind.
Wouldn't be like a happy sock?
So hold on, guys. Because we're on a rough road. So it's very jittery. So there's nobody on here right now.
That's okay.
There we go. Alright. Is that good?
Yep.
Can you guys see us? There's Smokey. Everybody's on here. It says upcoming. Notify me. Wait, maybe we're not live. Oh, wait, Brian Street's on here. He said, hey, guys. Hold on.
Hey, Brian.
We just decided to do a surprise live. Brian Treat gets the prize.
The first one.
We didn't do any notifications or anything. We just popped on the go live button.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
That prize is a giant box of nothing.
Of nothing. It's a giant box of love from the Transport Bandits. Where are you at, Brian? What did I win? You want a date with Smokey? He can play Zoomers with Smokey.
Yeah, an extended date.
We are in we're in New Mexico right now, and I've got to stop up here at the port of entry, so I don't know, Jeff will have to take over the comments or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody else is going to come on here, but man, Brian Treat, he gets leave it Lynn. We just told Lynn Daniels we were going live. Where's Lynn at? He's out eating his Denny's.
More people will be over.
Brian's at Grand Island. He's at that Thunder Road. That's where the Thunder Road Grill is.
Just hang out, Brian. We'll see who shows up.
Yeah, we're just going to see if anybody notices that we have.
Then we know who our real friends are.
Yeah, our real friends. We have 4 people. But I know if you are one of those 4 people, you don't know how to chat with us live, and I've got to say this several times while we're on the chat, because I did get those messages. Some people don't know how to chat with us when we're on a live stream, or how that they can put their comment on here. If you're on your phone, Robert Porter, hey Robert, our surprise live is gaining it. We've got 2 on here now. No notifications that we're going live, nothing. Just pop it up in the windshield that we're going live. This is excellent, okay? So we've got Brian Porter on here. Hi from Hopewell, Virginia. I deliver in the morning. That's excellent. Oh, Carol's on here. Hey, Carol.
Carol who?
Carol Creech is on here. The
Hey,
Creeches.
Carol Creech. Where you guys at tonight?
Like I said, this is just a surprise live. We just decided no notifications whatsoever. Just threw it up on the windshields and pushed the go live button. Traveling Tim, I don't know how to put a comment on here.
Hey, Traveling Tim.
Tim, you're so
But then we decided to see we decided to go live without any notification. Got no advertising, nothing.
We always do this giant advertising campaign before we do a live show.
Yeah.
Where we message everybody, we text everybody, we send out Facebook Messenger, we even put it on our YouTube channel that we're going live in a few hours.
Yeah, we aggravate people to death.
So we just said, hey, we were talking to Len Daniels, and by the way, where is Len? Len was the only one that said, hey, let's do a rolling live. Let's do it right now. And we said, okay, bye, Len. We're doing the rolling live.
And we're the last one out. Yeah, he's training his...
Four went out in Lincoln, Nebraska, and Alan was in Montana, and Alan, on his birthday, decided to go rescue Dennis by... That was amazing what happened with Dennis.
Yeah. That was a miracle.
You know, by the way, Carol is in Jasper, Tennessee. Oh, we know where that is.
Home sweet
home, Tennessee. Robert said, where are you two headed? We are headed to Galveston, Texas.
To the port.
To the port of Galveston.
Because this one's going to Switzerland.
This one is going to be shipped all the way to Switzerland.
Fortunately, we can't drive there.
So we had to go through, this is not a brand new Airstream. It's coming from a dealership. It's kind of considered like a backhaul. And we have to do a lot of extra minutia with paperwork going to the port and everything like that. But it's decent enough. It gets us back east. And if we don't get anything when we deliver on Thursday at 1 o'clock, we'll head on up to Ohio for the driver get-together, unless we get a load on Thursday. If we do get a load on Thursday, then we won't make the driver get-together, because, you know, we got to make money. So
unless that load's going to Indiana.
Yeah, unless they get us a load going to towards Lafayette, Indiana. That could happen. Hey, Frank G. Trucks is on here. Oh, look, old Marines driving and smiling. There you go, Semper Fi, Semper Fi,
brother.
Hey, Chris James is on here. Hey, Chris, we were just talking about you. You gave us the idea, because I told Lynn, I said, you know, we forgot to call Chris back yesterday because we got up into the San Jacinto Mountains of California.
Didn't have any signal.
We were sightseeing, had no signal at all. And then by the time we got down, it was dark, and we were trying to find a place to stop. And you said, are we going to do a rolling live on Monday? And I said, probably not. Well, that's all that we messaged you. But then we told Lynn just now, I said, oh, we forgot to call Chris back. And said, you know, he asked us if we were going to do a rolling live. I said, probably not. And then Jeff says, let's just do a surprise live. Let's just throw the phone up on the windshield and see who actually shows up without doing a big old advertising campaign for our live show.
Cheryl, that's how I will know who my loyal viewers and good friends are.
Yeah, but you don't know who's doing what. They had no idea we were going on.
Chris is a good friend. Carol,
Tim, Tabitha Omen, RV Outlaws are on here, and we're in Bandit country right now.
Hey man, Tabitha, let me tell you. You know those little emblems you sent me? Those things are holding up.
I know. They've been on there for like 2.5 years now.
I mean, they've been holding up amazingly.
Oh, and since this is a surprise live and everything, we are... I'm going to show you this. Hold on. Look at where we're at. How beautiful this is. Hold on. I'm going to... Oh, there goes my toilet paper that was holding the phone in place.
Okay.
But look at this. Can you guys see that? Look how pretty that is in New Mexico. Isn't that gorgeous? What a gorgeous evening it is. But we are, look out the window. I'm going to show them out the window there. Where they can't really get the sky. The sky's really pretty and pink. And we are rolling up. Jeff, you got 3 miles. Let me put this back up here. There's the inside of my hand. This is great video footage right here. This is real life video. See the dog's all stretched out. You got good dog butt viewage right there. And in 2.9 miles, we have to pull into the... Oh, let me get the toilet paper. All right, I'm going to get the toilet paper and put behind the camera. It'll stop some of the shake. Up and hike my shirt up. Thank you very much.
We're going to go up there and stop at the way station. Cheryl's going to get out and go get our permit.
I got to go get the permit, the New Mexico permit.
And then we can talk about Cheryl all we want to behind the
Oh, well, hey, wait, hey. Okay, so let me see who's on here. We've got Brian is on here. He was the first one to jump on here when we went live. Robert Porter, Carol Creech, Tim's on here. Frank G. Trucks, Marine Corps, Simplify, Chris James is on here. Mark Steele's on here. Heidi from Roswell, New Mexico. We are in your state. We are traveling across I-10 now and probably will be for most of the evening. Carol Creech is on here. Say hi to Barry for us.
In 2 miles, take the exit.
Sarah Evelyn Tim says, I'm in Cleveland. Oh, God bless you. We'll pray for you, Tim. Tabitha said, be safe in the mountains. We're no longer in the mountains. We're in the desert. Okay, we're just flatland desert. We're on the interstate
in
now.
1 3/4 miles.
Wayne Johannes Myers on here. Hello from Indiana. Hey, Wayne. Hey, but right now, like I said, we are 1.5 miles from the New Mexico port of entry.
And
way station. So we have to pull in there. Jeff is going to talk to you while I run in there and get my New Mexico permit.
Or either I'll just sit here and take a nap.
No, don't take a nap. That would be a terrible life. Okay, so now I've dropped my glasses and have no idea where my glasses are. So that's not going to work for me to go outside because I can't see anything.
She's blind as a bat.
Bear with me while I find my glasses. Well, they were right here. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you do a live and you're unprepared. Now I don't have any glasses and I can't read comments. I can read comments, but I can't get out and go into the port of entry without any glasses.
She can see up close, she just can't see far away.
Well, I guess I'll have to because I can't find my
Right.
glasses now. How did I lose my glasses?
In half a mile, take the exit.
Well, take the exit because I can't see far away. I can see close up. So I take my glasses off so I can read your comments and see what I'm doing right here in the truck. But I can't see like to read road signs and stuff, so I have to have my glasses. Did you eat my glasses? It's a possibility.
Take the exit.
No, but she did fart.
All right. Oh, also my exit navigation is actually on my phone, so I have to turn that off. Sorry, that was my finger. And I still can't find my glasses. Hold on, guys. We are going to catch up with your comments. Move your arm. Nothing's in the glove compartment box.
You have to wear your sunglasses.
Oh, sunglasses. That's an idea. I wear my sunglasses at night. I wear my sunglasses at night. Yeah, I'll keep my day job.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so cool. There we go. They're going to say, can you remove your glasses? Yeah, what are you wearing your glasses for? And it's all dark like this. All right, so you're going to have to go through. We're going through the way station right now.
And they got like a box there. We'll stop and talk to somebody.
Right. Yeah, stop and tell them that you need to go around and get your New Mexico permit. There's a truck in front of us.
Arriving at destination.
Thank you. All right. Okay, Garmin. Hold on. This is, see, you get to see what it's like really on the road with us. All right, now it's picking up that cancel. Okay, Garmin, navigate to Galveston, Texas. All right, pull up to the way box there. Be quiet. Mind yourself. Mind your manners. Hi. We need to get it. Hey, stop barking. We need to get a permit, so we're gonna just pull around. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna pull around here and go in and get our permit. Okay, so we're not arrested yet. And you need to behave yourself, dog. One of these days you're going to pull around this way. You're gonna get us in trouble barking at people. Okay, who's on here? We're gonna get you guys all called up here.
Yeah, I'll get them called up.
Yeah. So Wayne is on here. Robert Porter says, I still owe you some steak if you get to Greenville, South Carolina again.
This is not where's the good park.
No, you're supposed to be over there. Traveling with the bandits. What did you do? Go out the end? No, you're in the right lane. You just went over the wrong one.
Oh, there's a big thing there. That's gonna be a problem.
Yep, that's a problem. All right, you got to get turned around.
Well, there was an arrow coming in here.
Mm-hmm. We'll go with that story. Now follow that truck around there. We spend half of our life. Go in here on this side.
There we go.
There we go. This is the right entrance. Sorry about that. They're going to come out and arrest us for drunk driving. I've got my sunglasses on. You're going out the end.
Yeah, we got a crazy dog.
We got a dog that's barking.
I wasn't going out the end. It was just the wrong parking
It was just the
lot.
wrong parking lot. Let's see.
All right, I'll take over comments.
Wait, I want to see who's on here. Robert says he still owes us some steak to Greenville, South Carolina.
Go get
No,
our-
you're not taking the
go
final
get our
way.
permit.
I just
We
want to
need
see
get
who else is on here. Everybody that Brian's on here. Okay, listen, I'm going to show you where to start at. Because, you know, this is how your comments show up, right? Do you see that? Like, that's your comment. You guys can see all the comments unless you're driving, of course. Okay, so Wayne is right there, and then Robert's right there. That's the last one I read. Chris is
Okay.
next. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if I'm going to take the phone down, you guys can see what's going on, because this is great video footage. This is, oh, and avoid all the dog slobber. See, this is the port of entry station that I have to go in and get our New Mexico permit. I have no idea how long that is going to last or take me. So I'm going to go do that with my sunglasses, and it's dark and I can't see anything. So I'm taking my BOL and all my paperwork in to get our permit. And the dog probably wants to go out. I just took the dog out.
Yeah. Get out.
All right, I'm going. You guys talk to Jeff. Jeff, start reading them comments.
I will.
Because we are, you know what?
Stop bossing me around.
We are known for reading everyone's comments,
I know.
okay? And I would hate to be getting slack on that. All right, I'm done.
All right, who we got here? I think she did Robert Porter. I still owe you some steak if you get to Greenville, South Carolina. Well, I think some steak might be worth a drive. Chris James, I was about to put Rip and I to sleep when I saw the notification. Hey, you can stay up a while. What's it going to hurt you to lose a little bit of sleep? You can sleep at work tomorrow. Tabitha says, I love the sunset. Now, we read everybody's comment because, say, 2 weeks from now, somebody watches that live, they need to know what we're talking about. All right, Chris James says he'll be around his campsite this weekend. Kyle Creech, I was about to put Barry and I to sleep and saw your live. All right, see? We give you something to do, keep you awake. Tabitha says, all y'all transporters be safe. We'll try. Barry is here also, haha. Awesome, Barry. Get on your phone. Comment. Make it look like there's more people than there is. We actually got 21 commenting. That's pretty good. Tabitha says, as long as it's flat, I don't mind. I'm not sure what that means. Traveling Tim is in Cleveland, Tennessee. Okay, so you're all right then. Frank G. Trucks, I would love to have you guys on my podcast one night. Tell all my big riggers about your gig. Hey Frank, we would love to be on your podcast one night. I mean, we would enjoy that. And maybe you could give a little shout out and get us some subscribers and stuff. But yeah, just message us or something and we'll work it out. Brian Treat, Jeff can do his Mr. Bones impersonation. Okay then, if that's what you want, Brian, I'll just sit here and be quiet and not care. You know, because Mr. Bones don't care. You all know why. If you do know why, put it in the comments. If you don't know why, say you don't. Tabitha says, you want to borrow mine? No. Lynn Daniels, hello. You're late to the party, Lynn. Tabitha Oman says, make sure Smokey ain't got them. Oh, the glasses. Yeah, Smokey could have them. Carl Screech, I'm always losing my glasses. Just don't step on them when you step out. Okay, well, that's probably mostly a problem for elderly people. I don't know. That's an inside joke between me and Carol, if you don't know. Tabitha, no, smoking will help nobody. LVC, hammer, thumbs up, hammer, thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up, hammer. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Does Jeff need to borrow your glasses? No, I don't need them. Chris McDonald. Hey, Transport Bandits. I made it to your live show. Glad to see you guys. When you come through Texas, roll down the window and say hi. Will do. I'm not sure if we'll make it to Texas tonight or in the morning. Danny Gregg. Hi, Bandits. I finally caught alive. Yay. Hello, Smokey, Mr. Bones. Well, I can say hi to Smokey, for he likes it. I can say hi to Mr. Bones, but he don't care. Because he's dead and all. Name of my new band, Dog Slobber. That's pretty cute. I like that. Dan Greg, I hate that I missed so many of your lives. I do too. You need to be on here. Oh, my mom's on here. Hello, Mama Bandit. Just saw this. That dog is getting so big. He just looks bigger because he's close to the camera, Mom. She is still small. Chris James, I'm about to bag and barter to get things back into motion. Beg and barter. Whatever it takes, Chris. I think I'm going to put this down, turn some light on the situation. Is that better? And that? Yeah, that's better. How LVC says, how are the teeth holding up? Fantastic. I love my Mexican teeth. Danger, because he's dead, yep. Chris McDonald, because he's dead, exactly. Tabitha Oman, you're going to have to get Mr. Bones a dog. No. I can't get Mr. Bones a dog. He is terrible at pet ownership. I mean, he just don't care. He doesn't take them out. Nothing. He won't feed them. He just don't care. Greg Price, hello from Central Ohio. Guys, get some rest. There's no rest for us. That's it. There's no rest from us. All right, so that's all the comments right now. There's 22 of you guys on here. Why aren't you commenting? 24 now. And I'm sure there's more people watching that are not commenting, because there always is. So, does anybody know a good place to eat around Galveston? I need to know. I really need to know. LVC, any truck issues? None. No, we're good to go truck-wise. Truck has been doing very good.
I'm back.
Keep my fingers crossed on the truck.
Hey.
Dan Greg says bandits don't rest. No, we don't.
Well, we do actually. We stop. We usually stop at like 8 o'clock in the evening.
Listen, Dan, my mama's on here.
Uh-huh.
Mom, don't worry. I get plenty of rest.
We did. We stopped at like 8 o'clock and we left at 7. That's plenty of rest.
Yeah.
Just tonight, we didn't get started, until like, oh goodness.
Brian Treat, no rest for the wicked. Listen, Brian.
No rest for the wicked.
I'm not wicked.
We're not wicked.
My mom is watching this video. Don't tell her I'm wicked.
Hey, Jeff, can you believe what just happened here? Okay, so earlier today we had to stop. Okay, all right, that's not going to work out. Roadkill raccoon. No, give that to me. This is her roadkill raccoon. Yeah, that's not, the squeaky toy's not going to work. Okay, stop. All right, earlier today, no, go back.
Wait, before you say that, I want to show you this. Frank G. Truck said I would love to have you guys on my podcast one night.
Cool.
And tell all my big riggers about your gig.
Oh yeah, we'd love that. Yeah, just let us know a day or so in advance you're going to do it.
I was right here at No Rest for the Wicked. Speaking of no rest, I'm taking off again.
Let's take off. You ready, little girl? We're ready. She's ready. Get back.
Get back.
Okay, so earlier today, we picked up in the middle of Arizona, and then we had to get a permit, you know, for Arizona permits. And
let me stop you right there. I have a question.
You stopped me before.
No, I have a question now. How much did this permit cost?
I'm getting to that. Just be patient.
Tell me before you tell them.
No.
Whisper it in my ear.
No, I'm going to tell everybody. Earlier today, that permit from halfway across Arizona until we exited on I-10 to New Mexico cost $92. You know, we'll get reimbursed for that, which is good, but and still it comes out of our pocket first. But
Still,
$92 to go from half of Arizona to New Mexico, that's insane. And then we get to New Mexico, and I tell her we're going all the way to Galveston, and so we'll be crossing all of New Mexico on I-10. You know what she says to me? How much it'll be? $7.
Good grief.
$7. $7. Are you sure you calculated that right?
That's fantastic.
$7. That's okay. Yeah, that's great. So I've got our permit. We're squared away for that. Let me get back to the comments here. Because as you know, you guys, and again, I want to say, let me change that just a little bit. Hold on with me. All right, if you're just joining us, this is just a surprise rolling live. We didn't notify anybody about doing it. And I did want to say again, how to make a comment while we're on our live is, no, you won't touch that at all. Don't touch that.
I just want to say
No,
something.
don't touch that.
How many people we got on here chatting?
We have 25 people have appeared on our surprise live. Look at that. No, we didn't do any campaigning. We didn't put up anything on YouTube. We didn't do any text, any Facebook messaging, anything. We just said, push the button, go live.
No, we didn't even wait. We just bam.
All right, so now that we have several people on here, you may have missed those first few minutes we were on here when Brian Treat was the very first person who popped on here. Thank you, Brian. I wanted to say some people have been messaging us and say, I want to comment, but I don't know how on your live things. If you're on your phone and you've got our video up, just scroll up, take your finger, and like you'll have our video playing. Oh, well, there it was. All right, so your video's playing right there. Well, it was playing. And you press the live chat button, okay? And it'll say comment as under there, and you just start commenting. It's that simple. But you have to scroll up underneath the video. There's it says something like and then share and then live chat. Press the live chat button.
I think you've got to be signed into YouTube.
Do you have to be signed into YouTube?
If somebody knows the answer to that question, put it in the comment.
All right, so there we are, right there. Okay, so I'm going to get back to everybody who's on the live. I'd like, we're known for saying hello to everybody who's on here. Jeff, you saw that Lynn finally came on here, right?
I did.
LVC's on here. Hammer down, hammer down.
No, it's hammer. They, hit the like.
Hit the like button.
It's already set on.
Okay, so who did you get to?
I showed you.
Okay, hold on. But I lost it now. So see, now I'm scrolling through all your comments. And what I was telling you, did you say hi to Alan and Greg Prince and Chris McDonald?
Yep.
And Robert Austin's on here?
I go back to Alan.
Where are you? Hold on, bear with us, everybody. Alright, so did you get to Dan Gregg?
Yeah.
He said, I hate that I've missed so many of your lives. You're not missing anything. Millie is on that. The dog is getting so big. You've read that. And then there was Chris, and then there's LVC. How are the teeth holding up, Jeff?
Already told him.
You already told him? Okay. And Greg Prince, hello from Central Ohio. Chris says, I need to talk to your guy to see what went wrong. You already read that, right? Jeff?
No, that's where you need to start.
Okay, that's where I start with Chris.
Yeah.
LVC says, do we have any truck issues?
I said no.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, you've got his number.
Yeah, you've got our guy's number, so give him a call. Dan Gregg says he's our cowboy. He's our cowboy bandit. Bandits don't rest. No, we're always running. We just stopped in outlaw territory on up there on I-70, where Butch Cassidy escaped the lawman up through that canyon up at Ghost Rock in Utah. That was amazing. Daniel Q's on here. Hello from Phoenix, Arizona. We just left Phoenix, Arizona.
We did.
I mean, with this unit. And I'm going to tell you, for all you guys who've just jumped on here, I'll state it again. I know you other guys have heard it. We have a unit that we picked up outside of Phoenix, and we're taking it to the port of Galveston, Texas. This Airstream is going to be, it's a used Airstream. It's not a brand new one out of the factory. And it is going to Switzerland, of all places. So
Continue on route.
Thank you. We had to do a little bit of extra to get to do with this unit. We had to make sure that we had 2 documents for a dock receipt. We had to make sure we had 2 bills of sale. We had to make sure we had 2 purge certificates to show that the propane tanks are purged from the unit so that it's ready to go on the ship. Then we had to call the port in Galveston and secure our appointment to be escorted onto the port to actually make the delivery on Pier 39, right? So we have an escort. So I had to set that up for Thursday when we think we exactly will have time to be there. And it costs $50 per person to be escorted into the port at Galveston. Well, I said, that's fine. And then Jeff was saying something, and she said, how many people will it be? And I said, well, we're 2 people in 1 truck delivering 1 camper. She said, that'll be $50. And she said, that will be $50 per person. Per person! Because that's their rule. It's per person on the port. So $50. So Jeff is going to leave me on the docks with the dog, and I'll try and make some extra money. Who knows? So I'm going to be left at the docks while he goes and delivers.
See, I've taught her well.
Yeah, that's it. So that's just catching you up, guys, with what we're doing right now. Let's get back to the comments. Brian said there's no rest for the wicked. That's where you got to. LVC said that's good to hear. Thumbs up. Hey, you guys, hit that thumbs up button. Scroll up and then hit that like button for me. Chris McDonald said, Jeff, my son and dad are both USMC. Thank you for serving our country. Semper Fi.
You're more than welcome, sir.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that for him. We appreciate all of our veterans. Greg Prince said, 4 trucks for sure. The restaurants will charge 3 times more. 4 food trucks. Look at me being so silly. I'm sorry. I messed that up.
I asked you if
Food trucks.
I asked you if there was any good places to eat.
In where? In Galveston? Food trucks are awesome. I love a good food truck place. Alan Carr is on here. Hey, Alan, how are you doing? We are looking for a restaurant. Where are you looking for a restaurant? Oh, not tonight. This would be Thursday after we deliver in Galveston. Someplace good. She may be looking for a restaurant. Robert Austin is on here. Hi there. Hey, Robert. There is a pizza place around the 1200 block on Seawall Drive. Huge slices and great pizza. Good to see y'all tonight. It's good to hear from you, Robert. That's a good idea. A giant slice of pizza. Hey, but we're going to be in Texas. Would you like some, like, what about a good Texas steak or barbecue?
Yeah,
Texas
I'm in
barbecue.
Texas, man.
We got to eat something Texas-y.
I need some beef.
Beef is what's for dinner in Texas, right? Millie says, good night, be safe. Good night, Millie, if you've already gone to bed.
Yeah, good night, and
enjoy your trip.
yeah, have fun in Ohio.
Greg Prince said, Maryland permits from Baltimore used to cost me $900+ to West Virginia on 68.
Yeah,
What?
that's ridiculous.
125,000 pounds, 12 feet wide. That was highway robbery. I agree. Wow.
Yeah.
It's got to be so expensive for these semi trucks,
Yeah,
right?
especially-
Hey, girl,
Especially in the Northeast.
calm down. Jeff, she may be needing to go out because she's like being anxious and stuff. So
For a treat.
I'll have to give her a treat. That'll calm her down. Hold on. Let me see what I can pull out of my magic bag. That's not going to work.
Give her as many treats as you need to.
To calm her down. What if she has to go to the bathroom? We'll have to stop.
As long as she's got something to do, she don't need to go.
I can't get to her treat bag, so she's just going to have. All right, look, this dried chicken. Dried chicken. There you go. Eat some. She's already had her supper, but she's kind of anxious, so she may have to go out.
You need to get her treat back.
Huh? I can't. It's underneath my seat. Hold on again, everybody. This is the disaster lives that we have. You know, it's not. This isn't scripted, as you can tell.
Yeah, we'll get her something to keep her busy for a minute.
Hold on, it's under my seat, and I can barely get anything that's behind my seat. I can't reach anything back there, girl. I usually can. Oh, I did. I got it. Look at there. Dream bones. Ooh, dream bones. Do you want a dream bone,
Yes,
Smokey?
she does.
Wrapped with real chicken. Are you excited? And it's made with peanut butter. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to get back to you guys in just a minute. See how fascinating life on the road with the bandits are? There she goes. Go back there. We won't hear from her for the next 20 seconds. All right, I'm going to get back to the comments. Alan Carr said, I think I heard Galveston. That's right, we're headed to Galveston, the port of Galveston. And then Greg Prince said about the Maryland permits, and that's where we've gotten to, or either this has frozen up on us and we have no signal and we're not talking to anybody. Is anybody still out there? Just give me a thumbs up in the comments.
It will be circling if there wasn't anybody there.
Well, then we're all caught up then.
We're all caught up.
Are we all caught up? I don't think we're all caught
So
up.
talk to us, people. That's why we're here.
We're doing our live, and this was an experiment to see if we could just do a pop-up live and see how many people are up here. We got 24 people is on here. Hey, what is this little scissor on the underneath the video? What does that mean? Can I cut you guys out? Can I cut us out? Can I cut the dog out? I wonder what that means. Well, my comments have stopped right here. Let me try and refresh it on this thing. Okay, so this is what, when you guys are watching the video, you see how it has a live, surprise live rolling up underneath the video. Then you have your like button. Jeff, I'm using your phone, so I'm going to like us. Okay? And then it has the share, and then it has report. If you scroll it over, oh wait, no, there it is, live chat. Do you see that big button that says live chat under there?
Turn that off and on.
Okay, so if I press that, there we go. Everybody's back on here. And, oh, everybody's back on here. Okay, good job. All right, LVC said, good night, Millie. Bandit Mom, by the way. Alan Carr, if you want seafood, Gatos on the, is it that Gatos on the seawall? Do you want to go to Guido's? Guido's? Guido's on the seawall. There's a Saltgrass Steakhouse as well. You'll be pretty close to me. If we're not in Indiana, I'd come and meet y'all. Yeah, that's the thing, is we never are where everybody else is at the same time. Nick is on here. Nick Westendorf said, yo, Nick, how you doing? Hey, Bandits from Georgia Rest Area, headed to Tennessee tomorrow. Tennessee. Are you already done with that?
Yep.
All right, Barry's on here. Hey, Barry. He says, I'm here now. Did you miss me? We do miss you. Carol and Barry came to see us at Sturgis, as you know. They also were at our house, and we helped them build a bed in the back of their truck. And we're good friends with Barry and Carol, so we miss you. We do miss you guys. We really do. We still got to get together and ride our bikes somewhere. So let's see. Lynn's on here. Dock lizard. Yeah, I'm going to be out at the docks. I'll be a dock lizard instead of a lot lizard. That's funny.
Exactly.
Nature Nut Photos made it. They're on here on our surprise rolling live. They said, hey there. Greg Prince said, I used to pull tractors and excavators out of Galveston. Tight lanes and narrow spots. They charged us $50 5 years ago, also for a pilot in and out of Galveston. Oh, wow. So that's somebody that has tight lanes and stuff like that. Well, that's good that we only got a little camper then, because that's one thing the only thing I really hate about this job. Oh, lightning. I saw like summer lightning over there on the mountain. Is when you get into those construction areas. That's why we love running out west. It's beautiful. You can see a million miles. I can see that storm 100 miles away. It's just gorgeous out here. Not much traffic on the interstate. We can roll. It's easy. It's easy going. There's not too much construction. There's not a million cars. But now then again, we just came out of the LA area, which is not fun for us. So that's a nightmare in the traffic zone.
With this gig, we spend a lot of time in California, and you know, some of California.
Oh, I love California. I love the scenery in California.
Yeah, it's great.
Yesterday.
The problems with California is anywhere, even remotely in the Las Vegas area.
Not Las Vegas.
I mean,
Los Angeles.
in Los Angeles area, traffic is a nightmare.
Yeah, but
And it's difficult to find a place to pull over at night.
Yep.
Unless you know what you're doing.
Yep, because it's difficult. It's hard to find a place to stop at night.
But now that we know what we're doing,
we're kind of
we've got a
figuring
lot
out.
of experience with it.
We're figuring
It's easy.
California more out. Hey, Smokey. Rip says hey. Rip says hey. That's Chris's dog. Now, if you're not getting another treat unless you be a bad dog, and then I'll give her another treat. That's how it works. That's how you trade them.
Yeah, just be a bad dog and
Yeah.
get a treat.
No, yesterday we made a delivery, and dispatch had nothing for us. I mean, they just didn't have anything for us. So we had to sit there and we made the decision, well, we could wait and see if dispatch comes up with something in that time period, or we can turn around and start deadheading back home. Here, play with your ring. Get back there and play with your chew tool. There you go. And
So what we decided to do, we thought we would just spend the night in California and give them another day.
we'll give them till the next morning. I told Jeff that we decided if dispatch didn't come through for us by noon the next morning, we'll start heading back home, deadheading. So we decided, since hours went by and hours went by. All right, girl. All right, she's probably got to go to the restroom.
We decided to take a ride up in the mountains.
We went up into the San Jacinto, if that's how you say it, the San Jacinto Mountains.
Oh, no, it was beautiful.
Gorgeous. A little town called Idlewild. If any of you guys know about Idlewild, California, it was like we were in the redwood forest. It was like we were in it was just a gorgeous little town, kind of Switzerland-like.
Kind of reminded me of Mount Whitney.
Yeah, like up in that area. But
Yeah, it was
gorgeous,
beautiful.
really pretty. But we didn't have much signal there. And then dispatch called and said,
Hey,
well, hey, do you want to take this? It doesn't pay as good as coming out of the factory, but if you want it, it'll get you back east somewhat anyway. So yeah, we said sure, why not? You know, we're tired of running we're not tired of running 70, but you know,
we've run it a lot.
we've run it a lot. This gets us across New Mexico, gets to see some beautiful saguaro cactuses in Phoenix area, and it'll put us down into Texas, and we haven't been to Texas in quite a while, so we said sure, we'll do that. And then maybe we'll get something out of Texas, or at least we'll be headed back east to make the driver get together, which Daniel canceled. If you're wondering about that, Daniel canceled that driver get together this Saturday at 12 o'clock. However, there's an alternative. Hold on, girl. You want another treat?
Everybody's going to meet up at the Texas Road.
What we decided to do as a backup plan, because those transporters, we never know where we're going to be from day to day, and we don't know if we'll make the driver get together, because if they give us a load out of Texas when we deliver on Thursday, we may not make the driver get together because we're going to take that load because we're going to make money. But if they don't have a load, we'll just deliver at Thursday at 1 o'clock, and we'll be back up in Lafayette, Indiana by Saturday at noon, and can make it to the get-together. Well,
Right.
because there was only a few people that actually signed up for the driver get-together, because nobody can make a definite plan, there was only 6 people, so High Mileage Helper said, okay, I'm going to have to cancel it, but if you want to come, we'll meet up at the Lafayette, Texas Roadhouse at 12 o'clock on Saturday. So any of you who are transporters or thinking about getting into transporting or just want to meet other transporters and talk, and come on up to the Texas Roadhouse in Lafayette, Indiana. If it turns out to be a lot of people, then he said he would just move it like over to his house or to a park or something, and we'll all hang out instead of going in the Texas Roadhouse.
We are going to try and be there.
We're going to try if
It
we...
just depends on what happens after we drop the
Exactly.
load off.
All right.
Now, I got a little something to say about that.
Okay.
When we drop this load off, we'll try to get something coming out of Texas.
Yeah.
But that load will be a hot shot load.
Yeah,
So-
it probably will not be a camper or an Airstream.
It'll be some kind of hot shot load off Central Load Board or something like
It's
that.
off of Central Dispatch. We don't know what it might be
Yeah.
that it may be a camper.
And depending on,
It could be a customer's camper that needs moved.
right, and at that point, you know, I might get offered 10 loads. And
What?
at that point,
10 loads.
yeah. And then at that point, I have to decide if any of those loads I want,
Oh, yeah.
and if any of those loads are worth it.
Yeah, because a lot of times they will come back at us and say, well, we've got this load going from point A to point B, but it's 1,200 miles, but only pays $800. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
No, and that's a
Not going to
partial.
take that because that's what the customer has agreed to pay for it to be transported.
Right.
It has
What-
nothing to do with our company at all on Central Dispatch. That's not our company.
Right, but most of those loads are what they call partials. So,
They expect you to take something else.
yeah, they're meant for guys that are going to take 2 or 3 things.
Like if they had a big flatbed trailer on the back
Right.
or something.
So I need like something big
Like a
on a trailer.
like a bathroom trailer, like we took to Florida that time.
Yeah.
Or, you know, somebody needs a boat hauled or a camper hauled, or maybe it's a horse trailer or
Maybe some pontoons.
or something like that. But we'll find out there. I've gabbed on enough about that. Rip says hey to Smokey. Nature Nut Photos. Cheryl, Todd left me on the street corner at the port in Baltimore. Hey, we're
Very
going to have
good.
something to talk about in common. We're going to have to hang out on the street corner at down at the docks. Chris said food trucks are expensive here in North Carolina. Some are. Some food trucks are expensive, but usually they have very good food. Very good
Yeah.
food.
Over in Okinawa, I used to eat the food trucks all the time.
Yeah, but what did you eat? Meow, meow,
I'm
meow.
not sure what it was, Cheryl.
That's
I gotta
sure.
be honest with you. Whatever it was delicious.
Hey, we've got some really cool lightning going on off in the distance, and I know if I were to turn the phone around, it's too dark. You wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to see it, and it's too far away. All right, Todd Grace says, I am hurt. Just found out about this great pop-up chat. Bird to the back of the bus, please.
That's right, Bird.
It was Bird's idea for us to start doing more rolling lives and more lives. So, and he's kind of our Nature Nut Photos, and Todd Grace is kind of be our social media managers.
Yeah, they're our managers.
And now we've just left them in the dark, like they're nobodies.
He should have had his phone on him and seen the notification.
The notification popped up that we were live. Well, we didn't notify anybody. The only person that even knew that we were going to do a live right now was Lynn Daniels, and that was because we were on the phone with him. Shush, be quiet, little girl. And we said, hey, let's just do a rolling live and see who shows up. So we said, bye, Lynn, and we pressed the like button. I go, hey, girl, do you got to go out? Or are you just acting up because you need another treat? But you need to go in the back.
She's just acting
Don't
up.
lean on him while he's driving. Okay? Alright, no baby. Who's a sweet one?
Life with a puppy.
Life with a puppy. She wants treats is what she wants. Okay? She's being spoiled. Okay? Get back there. We'll take you out in just a few minutes. Go chew on that for a while. And I need to get her something she can chew on for longer. Alright, so sorry about that, Bird. I apologize. Brian said, good night, everybody. Good night, Brian. Lynn said, where is not expensive to eat nowadays? That's the truth. No, actually, we eat several places.
Yeah, like this box in the back of my truck.
Yeah, we have a Tupperware box. That Tupperware box that you see in our videos back there, that's got our snacks in it. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, potato chips or whatever. But we eat usually once a day somewhere out. We can eat at Cracker Barrel. We order the chicken and dumplings, mashed potatoes, you get the rolls or whatever. And we have, he orders water, I get water with lemon, and we split that. And it comes to $10.98. Cheaper than Arby's. That's pretty good, isn't it? And we have got so that when we go into a restaurant, we will split. We'll buy a meal and we will split it. And then,
especially if it's a big meal.
Yeah, and then it's just almost always under $15. And we can get away with everything for $15 to $20 when we split a meal. Especially if you buy water. That's what I have said is the trick to everything. Is once you order those drinks, especially when you're two people, that's an extra $6 or $7 that they add onto your bill just for a drink. Well, I've got drinks here in the truck. You know, we can survive water for our meal in the restaurant.
I can, depending on the meal. If it's like Mexican food, nah, I gotta have.
You gotta have a Coke or something. Chris James said, thumbs up, everybody. Nick Westerdorf gave us a like with a thumbs up. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, everybody who pressed that like button. I appreciate it. Todd said, I put a message up and you never said anything.
What?
What? We never got any message.
Go back and read it.
No, like when? Where did a message?
He's lying.
Wait, maybe on Facebook Messenger? I don't know. If you did, then we missed it completely. That's the only reason why we never said anything. I'm sorry. Carol said, I'm scared of the sharp things, aka scissor button. Oh yeah, that scissor button? Yeah, that we talked about. You know, that's right there where it says live chat, and then there's that little scissor button right there. That I don't know what that means. Chris says, Todd, I see your message. Well, is that what I just read? I'm hurt and I just found out about the great pop-up. Is that the message you're talking about, Todd? I need to catch up. All right, let's go into the comments only and stop yammering. That's a southern term, yammering. And this dog is lollygagging back here.
Yep, you're going to take a rest.
All right, are you going to a rest area right here? All right, I got to take Smokey out. So, Chris said, speaking of bed, I've still got my bed in the truck. That's great.
Rest area's closed.
What? The rest area's closed? Are you sure? Yeah, it is.
It looks pretty close to me.
See, I don't have my glasses on. You guys saw that earlier, right? And I can't see. I can't see past the windshield. I can read all of your comments perfectly, though. Well, they got a construction
Some people
going on.
commented that maybe Smokey took your glasses.
It's a possibility. because they were sitting right here when we started our live. Jeff, you're going to have to stop at the next exit and let her out, because I think she's getting too antsy. She has to go to the pee-pee. And I took her out like 2 hours ago. She shouldn't have to go out again, but sometimes, you know, you have to go 2 hours after you go. Carol said that they're still loving their bed, and yes, we need to ride. We do need to ride, Carol. Nick said, my wife bought one of those blow-up air beds for the back seat of our F-350. We tried to both sleep in the back. I got claustrophobic in the middle of the night, so may need to remove the seats and build a bed. That is the only way to go, Nick. Get the seats out of the back of the bed. Build yourself a platform enough so you can put your clothes and storage up underneath there. We got a video on Transport Bandits. Build a bed for $250 in 2.5 hours. It's easy. It's simple. All you really need is you've got a turkey cutter knife. You know, one of those electric turkey cutter knives. That's all you need for the phone. What? And and you can have your bed and buy that 8-inch memory foam mattress. It comes in a box. It's Serenity at Walmart is what we used. Jeff, don't forget this exit. I need to take her out before she's not ever had an accident.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, she gets antsy like this, and then now she gets very antsy. She's letting us know that she needs to go out, and we will get you on the very next exit, sweet girl. But she just has never gone in the truck, but she gets very huffy and very squirmy. She gets a little nervous, and just like the rest of us do when we gotta go to the bathroom. So get off on the very next exit you come to.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, get the bed, the seats out of the back of your truck immediately. Build yourself a bed. Push your seats forward. We've even got a video on living out of the back of the truck, right? Living or sleeping out of the back of the truck. And it shows exactly how we sleep. 2 people in the back of the truck. We love it. I'd rather sleep in the back of our truck than get a hotel room. It's just comfy. We have internet. We have a laptop where we have a big TV, a JBL speaker, so it doesn't sound, you know, the sound is really good, like we have a home theater system. And what's going on with this exit? There's no pull-off.
So no go.
At the exit. How is that even a thing?
I don't know.
There's always like where trucks can pull off on the exit. And there's nothing. Well, I'm sorry. She knocked my hat off. That's what she thinks about that. She's like, fool you on this, but there's another exit coming up, right? I know, girl. Hold on. You can hold it. You do good. Okay. Nick says, do you think you would have enough room then? How do you guys both sleep in the back? Seems too tight back there. We have so much room back there. That'll
give me a good subject to talk about while you're doing the dog.
Okay, we'll talk about how we sleep in the back of the truck.
And I will tell them what I do to make sure I have enough room.
What do you do?
You know what I do.
But a caveat to that is, Nick, is that we went and had our back seat door, our back passenger doors modified. So that big handle thing is not there anymore. All we have is the shell of the back door. It means that you can't roll down the back windows, but it gives us like 6 inches of room on either side.
It gives me more room.
Hey, Jeff, there is nothing coming up. You guys hold on just a minute. We're having a bit of an emergency with this dog situation, and we're in the middle of the desert. I have to see if there's something coming up immediately. And there is, hold on. Yeah, we do. We have a truck stop coming up. Oh, there's Alan. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Don't answer that. Alan!
Hey, Alan.
Hey. We are, this is Alaska Alan on the phone. We are live, Alan. Did you not get your notification?
No, my phone was dead.
Oh, his phone was dead.
His phone was dead. All right, we are on live with us right now.
He's on live with us right now.
So
Well, here, let me throw you on the speakerphone. We'll put Dennis on with you.
Dennis,
Yeah.
he's rescuing Dennis Dunderdale right now, taking his truck and Dennis back home. They're in the truck together. They should almost be back there, and Alan has his own manservant.
I got my own manservant.
He's got his own manservant this time. If you guys watch Transport Bandits, you know what we're talking about.
is Dennis on there now?
Yeah, he's on now. I am.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Dennis Dunderdale is on the phone. We're on the live show right now. We are live with everybody. We're doing a rolling live. So Dennis is on here. Alan is on here. We're trying to desperately find the next exit to take Smokey out because she has to go to the bathroom and she's having a nervous fit. We're live. We did an unannounced surprise live. And now we're talking about how we live in the back of the truck. And we were telling people how we've modified the back doors and that we have a video up on that. We pushed the seats forward and filled the holes up from our mattress. Our mattress, as you can see, get back here. You guys see this? Wait, let me tell you.
Hold on, let me get on Facebook, YouTube, so I can catch the live.
On YouTube. Okay, you guys can see the console, right? Right here. And then you have the cup holders. And then our bed is completely flush with the console. So we measured it so that it would be completely flush with the console. And then when we move the seat forward, we put our bathroom bags or coats or whatever down behind the seats. And we put a softy blanket right over the top of that, or you can use coats or whatever. And it makes almost a queen size bed. So we have, and sometimes we even turn like we're sitting right now, only in the back, and we can put our legs up on the back of the seat.
I'll take a queen size bed. That might be stretching.
Well,
a
a full size bed, okay? Right now I use this little pad for Smokey so she doesn't scratch up the console when she tends to stand right there. So I use that little pad right there. Jeff, you want to get off on this very next exit. There's a truck stop.
All right. So that's enough about the bed now. If you want to know more about that, go to our videos.
Living in the back of a truck video, or how to build a bed for $250 in 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So now I got a couple questions for Alan and Dennis.
Okay, go ahead.
Alan,
We got
how are you enjoying having a manservant?
Alan.
I'll tell you, excuse me, I'm a little more sophisticated than a manservant. I am an executive assistant. He's an executive assistant.
If you guys didn't hear
I'll tell you
that,
what.
wait, hold on just a minute, Alan. Now, see, they're putting things in the comments that are way down the. Can you guys hear Dennis and Alan on the phone? I'm going to look at the last comment right now. Tell me if you can hear Dennis and Alan. Alan and Dennis, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear us? Can you?
Dennis was the last comment that said hi, y'all. And then Nature Nut Photos had said bring them on the live. Okay, Nature Nut Photos said we can't hear. Okay, so that they can hear you.
They can hear.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll
So Dennis,
back
you're
up.
calling yourself some sort of executive assistant?
Executive assistant. So he's not a manservant.
Yes, I would like to not be referred to as a manservant anymore. Thank you very much.
Well, but that's so much funner.
You can call your executive assistant anything you want. My boss calls me an executive assistant.
Executive assistant.
That's that new chick talk. That's that new chick talk. That's the New England. That's a Yankee version of a manservant.
Now, Alan.
Yeah.
You've lost control of the
Take ramp
situation.
ahead.
Yes, Alan. Get your manservant in line.
But Jeff, he got a full tank of fuel out of the deal. So I think he may not have lost as much control as you think.
Oh yes, Alan got a full tank of fuel out of that.
Hey,
But I need to get a camper to sleep in when I get down here.
Oh
But
yes,
see, but I got the Amish in.
we got the Amish in.
Yeah.
You see, that full tank of fuel means nothing. You need to keep him under your thumb.
Who, me?
Yes.
Or
Okay.
him?
So
Damn.
for all of you guys who have been watching, and Alan and Dennis, you don't know this because we've been live, but our dog has been going absolutely bat crazy and needs to go out. So I took my glasses off to do the live, and now I can't find my glasses. So we think Smokey hid them, and I can't see without my glasses outside the truck. I can see perfectly fine inside the truck. So now I have to don my sunglasses at night so I can get out of this truck and walk Smokey. Oh, let me show Jeff where we are in the comments line. Yes, we're talking to Nick.
This road all the way.
Nick was asking us, when is the get together? My in-laws live in Peru. Perhaps we can take time off for it. And like I said, you heard about the get together being canceled, but anybody who can show up at 12 o'clock Saturday, this coming Saturday, at the Texas Roadhouse in Lafayette, Indiana, in the parking lot, and then we'll see how many transporters. We plan on being there, but we don't know if we get a load. We won't be there. That's how every transporter is. I would definitely, not count on us being there, but we won't know until Thursday afternoon if we're going to be able to make it or not.
Right.
I'm
Frank G.
taking her
Truck
out.
says it's just too expensive to operate a big truck in California. They have to come and get their own stuff. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's just bad.
That's for sure.
All right, Nick. Nick says, do you think we would have enough room then? How do you guys both sleep in the back? Seems too tight back there. Well, here's your problem, Nick. This is just between me and you. Cheryl's not in the truck. So here's my secret. It doesn't matter how skinny your wife is. Put her on a diet. The more weight she loses, the more comfortable you will be back there. That's my advice. When you go to a restaurant, just make little comments that makes her feel bad about eating, like, honey, do you think you need that right now? Or it's always say honey or darling, or like I do, with all due respect. I'll say, Cheryl, with all due respect, those pants are getting a little too tight. And then, oh, I shouldn't eat that. Yeah, and she's fine with that.
Jeff, can you hear us, Jeff?
Yeah.
So what you mean then is, if she says, honey, do these pants make my butt look big? The answer is absolutely. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't have enough man to say that to them. I mean, I was
listen.
raised, you always say no to that question no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go there.
Exactly. It may make her mad. It will make her mad. But you will sleep comfortably.
and alone.
Like after about 6 months of that, and she's lost that weight. Even if it's a 110-pound girl, 10 pounds makes a big difference. So that's where I'm at with it. But no, in all seriously, if you build a bed like we show in that video, both of you guys will be comfortable back there.
Yep.
Well, we had 3 in there, but not in the back of the bed. But I saw you, how you guys set everything up, and you guys, the way you have everything set up makes it really look comfortable back there for the 2 of you.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
but when you were taking Alan back from Alaska, it was you and Cheryl and Alan, and Alan's not any bigger than Smokey, so it's about the same thing, right?
Yeah, it was a tight
Well, I didn't
squeeze.
sleep in the
It was a
back.
tight squeeze for the 3 of us, and no matter how much Alan cried, I made him sleep in his truck.
Yeah. I would have frozen that.
You know, and him being my manservant, you know, he was like, well, what if I'm back there and you need something? You know, he was always concerned about me. So, you know, I let him off for the night. He would go back there in his truck. You know, he would text me and check on me and make sure I didn't need something to drink or my pillow fluffed or something like that.
Well, come on, now it's getting deep. Yeah, you didn't make me sleep in my own truck because it was too cold. That's what you did. You saved me from freezing to death.
Oh yeah, I did. When is the get together? Oh yeah, the get together is this coming Saturday at 12 noon at Texas Roadhouse in Lafayette, Indiana. Carol Creech. We fold our front seats forward, then fill the gaps with bags and coats or pillows. Makes the bed pretty big, plenty of room. That's exactly right. And who taught you how to do that?
The transport bandits.
And Chris says, Nick, yeah, removing the rear seats helps big time. It does.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I have a setup fairly similar to what you guys did. I modeled mine after Tim. You know, he used to be hauling balls, now traveling Tim.
Yeah.
And what I did was took a piece of the mattress that I cut off that was left over, and I cut it to fit because it's just me. So I just moved the driver's seat up all the way,
Yeah.
and I cut a piece of that mattress to fit in that space between the back of the driver's seat and the edge of the now mattress. So it works great.
Perfect.
And I just, you know, wrap it in a sheet and it's good to go.
Perfect.
So it's the same height as the mattress. Yeah.
All right. That's great. We're right here with Alan Carr.
Okay.
All right, guys. No more talking about how to sleep comfortably in the back of the truck, all right? It's a sore spot for Cheryl.
What did he say?
You know, with
What
the
did
way,
he say?
you know,
Did he embarrass me?
you know, with
I'd
the,
never know what you're gonna say.
Cheryl, us guys were talking and you're just going to have to wonder about what.
Yes, I know. Listen, I'm a biker chick, so I know exactly what you guys talk about.
and Cheryl,
I know what you guys
Sure.
talk about, and then you better
Honey.
remember you're on YouTube.
honey, you're down to the perfect size.
Oh, great!
You don't need to lose any more weight.
You're so sweet.
Jeff,
Thank you
no
so
guts.
much.
You've
You're so
got no
sweet.
guts, Jeff.
Yeah. He's so sweet, isn't he?
I told
Well-
you my secret to success.
Yeah.
He's a darling. You have no idea.
I know. He is so sweet to me. How did I catch such a great man? I love it when he speaks so sweet of me. Never says anything bad or embarrassing at all. Okay, so
So has Smokey gone?
Smokey went to the bathroom. I played the fetch stick with her, got her energy out. She does her zoomies thing, and she can leap. I hold the fetch stick out as tall as my shoulder, which I'm not that tall. So what, Lynn Daniels? I'm not 3 feet tall. I'm not short, but I'm not 3 feet tall.
Is, I'd say, roughly the same size as an elf.
An elf?
Yeah.
I am perfectly average. I am 5'5". That's a perfect average for anybody, right?
Yeah, about the same size as an elf, or
What'd
maybe
you say?
maybe a hobbit.
A hobbit? Well,
Yeah.
I do have big feet. My mom used to call me a sturdy girl. Sturdy girl, because I have such big
He was
feet.
telling us his new pet name for you is Gandalf.
Gandalf. Oh, great.
Gandalf is a wizard, you idiot.
Oh, that would work.
No.
I am the wizard because I do everything. I make everything happen in this truck. And I guess I can take my sunglasses off now so I can actually see. Okay.
Yeah, but you're a biker chick.
That I will always be. All right, Alan. Alan Carr says he could probably make it Saturday. I mean, if we can, if it's
Continue
all
on route.
possible, we are going to try and make it. If it's even a doable feasibility.
Yeah.
The only way it wouldn't be a doable feasibility is if we get a load coming out of Texas going in opposite direction of Indiana.
Yeah, we could get
Like
a
if
load,
they get a load from Texas going to Florida,
Or-
then that's a no-go.
or a load going from Texas to California.
Yeah, so we don't know. We told them that we wanted a load going towards Indiana or Ohio area, or even maybe past there, because we could always stop off on Saturday and then continue on, or anything like that. But if it doesn't happen, you know, making money out here and doing our job is number one priority.
Yeah, or they just may not have a load I like at all.
Yeah, or it may not make sense to take that load. And if that's the case, which it very well could be, is that we'll deliver on Thursday about 1 o'clock, and then we'll have just the right amount of time to get from Galveston, Texas up to Lafayette, Indiana by noon on Saturday. So it's a very possible, feasible thing that we will be able to do that. Okay, get back to the comments now, because we want to catch up with everybody. Nick said, thanks. Yeah, it was just far too cramped with the seats in. Yeah, the seats won't even work. How do you run hotshot loads without an authority? You run under your companies for those too. Yes, we run those through our company. Our company, we are not leased onto our company. We don't sign a lease. We buy our own cargo insurance. So there's the caveat.
We use their DOT numbers.
We use their DOT
NC
numbers and their NC numbers like a broker.
And when we do a hot shot load, sometimes it's an 80-20 split, sometimes it's 85-15.
You know, whatever the customer has decided to pay for the freight, then our company gets like 20% and we get 80%.
Or sometimes 15%.
And then it depends on the load, whether we can take that load or not. You know, we can't take anything oversized or anything too weirded out like that. And we take boats a lot. So, but only boats that are manufactured as one unit, because we don't have a dedicated ELD. And that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, and I'm not going to open that can of worms here.
Because if it's manufactured together as all one unit and sold as one
You're
unit,
opening the can
you
of
don't
worms.
have to have an ELD. If you got it on some other trailer and there's some other person's boat, then you have to have an ELD. All right. So back to Nick said pig ears. Our Makamut loved to chew on pig ears. Yes, she likes pig ears too. We got her she likes rib bones the best, but pig ears she likes. And I'll tell her your favorite thing, and I don't even know where it is. Oh, you've got another beautiful shot of a dog butt here as she lays across the pillows looking out.
Yeah, she's content.
She's
now.
content now. She's fine. She's all settled down. But she has like those cow hooves or those ram horns. Oh, go back. And she loves those. That's her favorite thing to eat, is those cow hoof ram horn things. Get on back there, sweetie girl. You've got water, right? Hold on. Yes, she has water. Let me make sure she has more water. Because we're playing in the desert. And it is still 86 degrees out. And she has plenty of water.
Put a bag up there to keep her back.
She's alright. She'll settle down. Okay, and then Nick says from pet stores. Yes, the pig ears from the pet stores. That's the only, or you know, a Tractor Supply store or something like that. You know, ones that are packaged or good to go.
You know, I tried just going out on the farm and cutting an ear off.
An actual pig ear.
And the farmer got real mad for some reason.
The farmer didn't like that at all, did he?
Yeah, neither did the pig.
Yeah, the pig is like, what?
Leave my ears alone.
Yeah. Maybe they're Van Gogh pigs. And if any of you are artist history buffs, you know about Van Gogh cutting off his own ear, right? But only I know that because I'm an art history major.
And you're a nerd.
And I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd.
I'm a nerd. Len says I could see the light. I could see the lightning also here, just past the New Mexico port of entry on the east side.
Yeah.
So we are driving towards you, Len, but he's on like up north of us.
Yeah.
He's not even down here where we're at, and it must be a whole line of storms up there that way.
I see them anywhere from
Yeah,
the
'cause
left all the way across.
They're towards the east, and they may be 100 miles away because we have a straight line for the horizon right there. Greg Prince says the truck safe, guys. Grandkids wore me out today. Good night, Greg. I'm sorry it took so long to get to your comment.
Tell Cheryl that you're seeing exactly where you're at.
Hey, I'm seeing exactly where you guys are on Al's.
Hey, we keep that a
Light
secret.
360.
We keep that a secret.
Now, I'm going to put that on my phone too, so I'll know where you are. I'll put that in the front picture.
Nope, we keep that a
I'll put
secret.
that up.
Allow Al
I'll
to
put
know.
that up for you.
Hey, allow Al to know exactly where I'm at because he's my manservant.
Yes.
He needs to know where I'm at.
Exactly where we're at.
That's true. He does need to know where he is too now.
Frank G. Truck says, what is your Facebook page? Cheryl Arnold. That's CHERYLLARNOLD. I know it should be Transport Bandits, but, you know, for years I've had my personal Facebook page. Smoke. Calm down, sweet girl. I've had my personal Facebook page, and I have made it into my, it's the same thing as I would put on the Transport Bandits page. So why have two pages where I put the same thing? Because I am just not anymore going to be placing on my personal Facebook page exactly what load we have, what dealership we're at. I'm not going to be putting down on my Facebook page exactly where we are located because things are we're getting a little, you know, everybody can see that.
A little testy.
You know, it gets a little testy with things sometimes. So,
Anyway, you can go to Cheryl Arnold or Jeff Arnold.
and we show beautiful pictures of the San Jacinto Mountains yesterday.
And we will be the Cheryl Arnold, Jeff Arnold from Mountain City, Tennessee.
And Jeff's Facebook page is Jeff Arnold, Mountain City, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling everybody where we live.
They all know where
After we just said we don't want to know where we're at, Jeff just.
Well, I need to know that because if Al can't make it out to serve Jeff whatever it is he needs, I may have to go in his place because you know that's how that works.
exactly.
Yes, because the whole manservant thing kind of trickles down, right? What's Alan's is ours, right?
So now
What's
I have
Alan's is ours.
So what they're saying is I have a manservant and a backup executive assistant.
Yes, that's what you have. The manservant and a backup assistant.
But then Cheryl, one thing that you have, that you and Jeff both got, and that's Lynn's nuts.
Oh, yes.
No, we don't. They're all gone.
Yeah, we don't have those anymore.
All Lynn's
Are
nuts
you
are
all
gone.
out of them?
We are completely out of them.
They don't last long.
So Al is Jeff's manservant. I guess that means I'm Jeff's grand manservant.
Yes, he's our grand manservant.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't think so. That wasn't part of the deal.
You're not going to be on this.
You came up with it.
I just wanted to make sure what I was avoiding.
Alright, here we go. Go back there, girl. And stop being a pester. Alright, go back there. Play with that toy. Okay.
Where you guys at?
We are in New Mexico, and we're headed to Galveston. We're on the I-10 in New Mexico.
Okay.
And we're just trying to get down a few miles tonight since we didn't get actually started out of Arizona until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So our clock didn't start till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to just travel on for about another hour and then we'll stop for the night because we don't like driving at night. That's not our style because now we are, even though we're seeing the lightning storm, that's pretty cool, we're missing all the scenery. I don't like driving at night because I can't see anything.
We'll drive on for another hour or 4.
Or 4.
That lightning could be aliens, maybe, huh?
Aliens. Hey, did you want to tell everybody what we just seen today?
Yeah. And we
We
got a
saw
video. We're going to make a video on it.
that should come out around Christmas again, right? Because it's so long. But we stopped and saw the thing. The thing. It's the mystery of the desert. The thing. It's off of I-10. I forgot what exit number it was. Exit 332 or something like that on I-10 in Arizona. Was it Arizona? Yeah, Arizona. And you keep seeing these billboards that say the thing. Come see the mystery of the desert. It will explain everything. You won't believe your eyes. Come see the mystery of the desert.
Yeah.
And it was one of those wild, freaky, Route 66 kind of quirky Alien 51 type places. And they have they unearthed something in one of the copper mines out of Arizona back in the 1890s, and it's I'm not going to tell you what it is or what it looks like, and exactly what it is. It's called
You'll have
the
to wait
thing,
for the video.
but you can't explain it. So you'll have to wait on the video, and we will show you what the thing is when that video comes out
You're caught up on the
4 months from now. All right, everybody else is like gone to bed because we've been talking so much. You guys are just part of the conversation at this point. Carol said good night, y'all. Nick said thanks, y'all. Appreciate the advice. Chris James, what went on with Dennis's truck? Dennis doesn't know yet, right, Dennis?
Not really. In all likelihood, CP4, but talked to my mechanic today, and he said, don't give up hope that it isn't a fuel pump module. So he doesn't know, of course, until he sees it. He said, but based on the trouble codes you're telling me about, it might be that. So there's a ray of hope.
We got Dennis called us, and we got on a conference call. When was that? Last Saturday night? And,
Saturday night, yeah.
Saturday night. Dennis called us and said he's on the side of the road, and his truck is making this weird chirping sound when he goes to start it up. Well, we listened to it, and then Jeff said, here, let me call Lynn, and we called Lynn, and we called C. Farmer and Alan.
Yep.
And we all got on a conference call. We listened to the truck, and then the truck just wouldn't start. And we were all, I went and did things with Smokey, but according to the boys and everything, they all basically decided that sounds exactly like a CP4 failure.
It does, but
it could be the module.
I still think it could be something computer related, a module, a relay, or even possibly a lift pump.
A lift pump.
Right. Yeah, and that's what the mechanic was saying too. Because I told him about only having 800 pounds of fuel rail pressure, and he said if your lift pump isn't pumping, he said you hear the motor turning, but you don't hear fuel pumping. And he said if it's not pumping enough pressure, you won't see any more than a couple of 100 pounds of pressure in that fuel rail because the fuel's not getting up there. He said, so let's take a look and see. He said the first thing he said, I'm not going to just sell you a fuel system, don't worry. But he did tell me, he said, I've replaced 6 fuel systems in the last month, and 4 of the 6 were directly related to bad fuel, and the insurance company paid on all 4 of them. So I called my insurance company today and asked them if they covered it if it was contaminated fuel, and he said, yeah, this was just the agent, not the actual company. And he said, yeah, but the company's going to want to be able to pinpoint who sold you the fuel. And I said, well, that's not going to be possible. I mean, I got 120 gallons of fuel back there. It all came from different places. He said, so anyway, I have a call into the insurance company, and we'll see about that.
Yeah.
And if it even is that. So I there's just too many unknowns at this point.
Hey,
what I am grateful for is that I'm an hour and a half from my house.
And
thanks
Alan,
to Al and Jeff and C. Farmer and Lynn and everybody else. I mean, you guys really came together for me.
Well,
thank you.
And
the guy that
go ahead, Alan.
The guy that loaned the trailer to you went and picked you up and rescued you on the side of the road.
that is a story to be told.
That we have
I wasn't
to,
on the side of the road for. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Dennis wants. Well, you've got. If you guys are still listening to us, I'm going to get to your comments. If you guys are still listening to us, you need to listen to this stroke of luck, this miracle that happened to Dennis after he broke down. This is like crazy, coincidental, magical, miracles do happen kind of stuff. Dennis, I'm going to turn up the radio volume if you guys can hear Dennis tell you what happened after he hung us up, and we thought, you know, he's going to have to get a tow truck. He didn't know what he was going to do. He was on the side of the road with a unit on. It's the weekend, a Saturday night, so you can't get a hold of anybody at Synergy. Dennis, you want to take over from there?
Yeah, and Dennis,
Yes.
don't be too long-winded. Keep it kind of piffy.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that, Jeff. You know me, but I'll try. So 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is 7 o'clock. I broke down, and that's when I called Cheryl and Jeff, and they called all the folks they told you about. And so we all visited, and that took maybe, I don't know, half an hour or so. So at 7:30, they get off the phone, and I called Synergy and left a message with them, and all that happened. 10 minutes later, a car pulled up in front of me, and the guy hopped out and said, "Are you a transport driver?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Yeah, well, I saw your transport plates." And then he saw my tags. I still had my DOT tags in the window. And he said, "Oh, you're with Synergy." He says, "I'm a transporter too." And I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Who are you with?" He said, "I'm with Synergy." I said, "You're kidding me." I just put a plea out on the wire looking for a Synergy recovery driver. I said, "Are you local?" And he said, "Yeah, I live 15 miles up the road. I have a farm, and I have a trailer up there myself that I'm going to deliver to Montana, leaving in the morning. Do you need me to come back and get that one for you?" I said, "Yeah, if you can do it." So we made arrangements to do that, and he said, "Well, I'll run up and get my truck, and I'll come back and get your trailer. And then when I take the trailer to the house, I'll come back with I have a 20-foot flatbed tilt trailer. We can put your truck on that, and I'll pull that up to the farm, and at least you'll be off the highway, and we can figure out what we're going to do. And if you would like, if you've got somebody who can pull you back to Arkansas, I'll let you take my trailer, and we'll figure out how to get it back to me, because I don't need it right away."
That's crazy that happened.
Is
That
that
is
something or
just a
what?
stroke of ingenious luck. I don't know what, but that was just crazy blessings from above. That's
And then the next morning, get this. So I slept in my truck in their driveway that night, and he said, "I'll be up around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we'll make coffee and have you come in the house, and we'll figure out what our plan's going to be." So I did that. And went in, and then his wife got up, and she came down, and she said, "I'll bet you're hungry after all that work. I'm going to cook you some breakfast." So she did. And fresh farm eggs and turkey sausage and toast. And I mean, this couldn't have worked out any better. Then we got my truck up on his trailer and got that all taken care of. And I decided I'd rather spend the next few days in a hotel rather than imposing on them anymore. So it turns out I had 36,000 Holiday Inn Express points, and I was able to get a room about 10 miles away from them for 32,000 points.
perfect.
So it
amount
didn't
of
cost
points
me
for
any
free
cash.
The what a-
No
what a
kidding.
great
I mean, it just
stroke of
worked
luck.
out.
That really worked
Yeah.
out good.
So what you're saying is, in a kind of, I'll make a long story short, and that is, by calling me, I actually
Saved your
I
life.
saved your life too
Saved your life.
in a roundabout way.
So I guess I have to take back what I said to you earlier today when we were talking, when you were, going on about bandits to the rescue, and I said, "Well, you weren't bandits to the rescue when I called." You said, "Here, let's call C. Farmer."
And Alan.
and Len Daniels and Al and whoever. Let's call everybody but me.
Yeah,
So I do have to take that back, because it was your starting point that got this all moving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I've saved your life in a roundabout way.
In a roundabout way.
I can only serve one man at a time. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna get back to the comments now.
Okay, so where have we got? Because I think I went back and you probably were talking to these people about
I've got a brownie.
Nick said, is your hometown close to Ultawak? Ultaway? Ultaway?
No,
No.
we're not from Pakistan. That's so funny.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Ultawak. Ultawak.
What's funny is that you didn't know that that was funny.
Oh my God. We're not from Pakistan.
I don't understand. What's so funny?
I don't know. I just tickled my funny bone. That's all. We're not from Pakistan. No, that's our hotel.
I wish you could see this.
Not near there.
She is cracking.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Cheryl's crying. She's laughing so hard.
That just cracked me up. We're not from Pakistan.
Okay, I think we have a new line here from
Oh
Mr.
my
Jeff.
gosh.
Mr. Dimple is not from Pakistan.
Not from Pakistan.
Maybe
Not
one
that we
day.
have anything against being from
hey,
Pakistan.
Jeff, are you a pull start? Are you a pull start or a push start?
I'm so sorry, Nick. I am so sorry. I apologize. No, we live in Tennessee. Sorry, I don't know if there's any town named that in Tennessee. I'm sorry. We've never heard that name of that town apparently. Frank Truck says, sent you both a friend request. Have a great night. Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't get to your comment earlier and we've been yammering. Crypto Crunchies is on here. Crypto Crunchies watches our YouTube videos, every single one of them. Thank you again, Crypto. I appreciate that. And, you know, that's somebody that comes on our YouTubes all the time. And we appreciate anybody who watches our YouTube videos and presses the like button and then makes a little comment, because that's the way I know that you're watching. Thank you so much. Crypto Crunchy says, Smokey and the Bandits with Mr. Bones. Yep, that's Smokey and the Transport Bandits. Here's Smokey girl right there. Ah, there she is. There's my little girl. She's being a little bandit-y tonight. She's look at her teeth. Give them your mean look. All right. What was that?
That was my beeper.
Oh, okay. Look,
Yeah, that was
look at her
unbelievable.
canines coming in. Be a mean dog.
We're coming through Branson, Missouri here. That's what's going on.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Nature Nut Photo said the Thing video coming in 2024. Yeah, that's about right.
That's about right.
Nick said, oh, the Thing. Saw that back when we lived in Phoenix, Tucson. Also went to the dinosaur tracks up in northeastern Arizona. That's something that we did when we were camping back 15 years ago. We slept out there. We camped out there where the dinosaur tracks were. That was really neat. That was a neat thing.
It was neat, kind of scary.
But we have not been to where the dinosaur tracks are with the human footprint. That they have a human footprint and the dinosaur track.
She's being sneaky.
Oh, I know what you're doing, crouching up here and being so sweet, girl. Look, Jeff, you can't do that and have a dog in the car. Brownie. No, you can't do that, girl. You can't be all like sneaky sweet and everything. See, there she is. She's like, I've got my eye on that brownie. Anyway, let's get back to the comments. Nick's Voice said, second wind performance in Casper, Wyoming. They are fantastic. Got us in and replaced our turbo in 4 hours. Second wind performance in Casper, Wyoming. You guys take note of that. That sounds like a great place. If you've got a problem with your turbo, that's excellent. Nick said, Ottawa is not Pakistan. Ottawa is in Tennessee. How do we not know that? Ottawa is in Tennessee.
We must not live close to it.
Is that how you pronounce it? Ottawa.
That must be West. That must be West Tennessee.
It must be. We're extreme northeast Tennessee. Ottawa is in Tennessee. That's our delivery location tomorrow. Pakistan. Sorry. Yes, you're right, Nick. I did almost pee myself. Thank you very much, Jeff. That happens quite often in this truck. So we are all caught up with the comments now. We're going to wrap this up now and start looking for a place to call it a night. And we appreciate Keith Hazel is on here. Keith, hey, he's still on here. Thank you guys for sticking around on our surprise rolling live. We appreciate it, everything. And we have guest stars, Alan Robinson and Dennis Dunderdale. Oh, listen, listen, everybody. Do you hear that terrible echo?
Now, I'll fix this.
No.
Al, push your button. Push your button.
Did you push your button, Al?
I did push my button.
Fixed!
All's
Ta-da!
right with the
Look, Al's button made an appearance on our live.
It did.
It's now captured forever for all the archives. 100 years from now, somebody will watch this YouTube live, and you see. This is the thing. Ever since we've known Al, when we talk with Al on the phone, every 100 miles or so, we get that terrible echo come back off of whatever we say. It sounds like it's an
More like
echo.
every 10 minutes or so.
And we have to scream at Al, Al, push your button. Because when you push the privacy button on your nav screen, it corrects it for some reason. So it's kind of almost, it's so annoying that it became almost a cherished tradition now for us to scream at Al, push your button. So all you guys know
Now,
can scream at Al and tell him, we need to get shirts made up that says, Al, push your button.
push your button.
Al, push
Well,
your button.
now, Lynn, he seems to think maybe we get together, next time we're together, he's going to try to fix that. He might know what I'm doing wrong, because
Okay.
maybe it's something I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
I need to.
We're gonna-
I kind of miss screaming at you to push your button.
I need to do a little
Well-
thing here at the end.
Yes.
All right. If you guys see my shirt,
Up one bit.
if you like it, you can get one from Up One Vet. They're right there in downtown.
They can't see
Goshen.
what it says on the back.
I know. I'm going to tell them. This is one of my favorite Up One Vet shirts.
Up One Bed is located downtown Goshen. They have a hard store there,
Now, they have
brick
a
and
web,
mortar
they
store.
have a website stuff too. But on the back of this shirt, in big red, white, and blue letters, it says truth. Just truth.
Truth.
And then in small red letters, it says, is the first casualty of tyranny.
Truth is the first casualty of tyranny. That's a great saying. I love it.
that is a great set.
Yep. And if you like that shirt or like anything, you can always go to Operation OneVet.com and order a shirt. Just
They
like
don't sponsor me
Jeff.
or nothing. I just love their shirts.
Yes, and he's good friends with Ed, and you wear all the patriotic shirts now. You're kind of moving out of the Harley shirts and wearing more of the Marine Corps
Yeah.
veteran type shirts now.
And the Up One Vet shirts.
I wanted to buy you.
I want to spread the word.
I know, but I wanted to buy you the thing, and wear a T-shirt that says the thing, the mystery of the desert. You would look great with a shirt on that
Yeah,
says
but
the
that
thing.
doesn't give anybody the proper message.
Yes, I see. Anyway, thanks for giving that plug to Op One Vet. We do support them, and because every sale from every shirt that they sell goes to help a wounded warrior or a veteran in need. So
It does, and that's a good topic.
Mhm.
But the important thing is the message. Truth is the first casualty of tyranny.
Right.
And don't forget it.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
So we're all going to say, let's say goodnight to Alan and Dennis. Alan, thank you for rescuing Dennis. And, this is the best things that can happen because this really pays it forward. You do a good deed for somebody, pay it forward. It's karma. What comes around goes around. I've always believed that. Put that good energy out there. And sometimes it's not the most convenient thing for you to do. It's not the most cost-efficient thing for you to do, but if it comes from your heart, people know it, it gets around, and it comes back at you. It's just good energy. Put that good energy out in the world. So if
That's right. Need more of it.
Exactly.
Exactly, Al. And when the country is in the condition, the shape, and the leadership we have, it's more important than ever that we step up and help our fellow citizens.
Yes. And show our true nature.
Exactly right. God bless that.
So as much as we joke about Al being our manservant and all that, we just want to say thank you, Alan, for helping Dennis. Thank you, C Farmer, for helping David. Thank you to anybody who goes out of their way to help somebody in need.
That's right. You're
well,
all,
let me put a big thank you out for Jeff and Cheryl for rescuing me.
Yeah, because you would have died of exposure, Al.
I would have died of exposure. None of this would be happening.
I know. You're a great Al. You're a great American.
And all of our viewers are great Americans. Thank you so much for watching the Transport Bandits. I'm going to read through these natures right quickly.
Even though Al's tractor is embarrassingly bigger than mine.
Yes, Al's tractor is quite bigger than yours.
I know.
Yes. We'll stop that conversation.
Well, I'm humbled by all of you folks, so thank you all. Thanks Cheryl and Jeff and C Farmer and Lynn and Al and everybody else that kicked into this.
And
almost successfully home. I mean, we're an hour from the house, not even 45 minutes from home.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Because even when we were helping C Farmer out in Arizona when his truck broke down, and Dennis, this has already occurred to you, even on the live last Sunday on High Mileage Helper, people are offering to, I'll drop everything and be to you if you need me there. Just give me a couple days, or, the transporter world is a great community. The circle of friends we surround ourselves with, we can't say enough about them. If we could not come to Dennis's rescue because we were all the way in California, but fortunately, our best friend Al and Lynn and C Farmer and
newsflash, bullet.
Yes.
We just crossed the Arkansas state line. Yay!
They just made it into Arkansas. Excellent. Okay, so Nature Nut Photo said they went through Ottawa yesterday. We have to find out where Ottawa is. We don't even know our own state. That's how far almost out of our state we live. Keith Hazel said waiting for lot 4 to open. Oh, it's closed. We just got to wait for it to open. Rebecca and Melvin are on here. Good night. Be safe. Bye, Rebecca. Bye, Melvin. They're probably long gone. Dennis said good night from Alan and Dennis. And you guys... thank you, Alan, for jumping on here and talking with us on the phone on our live. Thank you, Dennis, for jumping on here and being willing to talk with us as guest appearances, voices anyway.
Yeah, when we end this live, you guys hang out and we'll
continue to yammer. As I say. You guys made the night at the rest stop fun. Thanks, said Nick. Well, thank you, Nick, for joining our live. We appreciate it. Dennis said, meant to say good night. Nature Nut Photos, push your button. That's what they say to do at the nursing home when you need help. Alan, push your button is what they say in the nursing home whenever you need help. Oh, that's funny. Nature Nut Dennis, you take good care of Al. I'm sure that Al has been taken good care of.
We're trying. We're doing our best.
Exactly. Nature Nut, so much love in here. There is so much love because you guys are family to us, all of you guys. Nature Nut said Ottawa is northeast-ish of Chattanooga. Oh, so that's on our side.
Northeast of Chattanooga.
We're northeast of Chattanooga. How do we not know where Ottawa is? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Ottawa. Is that how you say Ottawa? I'm not from Pakistan. Oh, Lord.
I lived in Tennessee for a while, but never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and say, I'm not from Pakistan. Ridiculous.
Cheryl never knows what I'm going to say.
Nature Nut Photos says, good night, everyone. Good night, Nature Nut Photos. Good night, Bird. We love you. David Cross. David finally made it on the last comment of the night. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, David. A little too late. We've been on here for like 2 hours already. I went and got permits. I've taken Smokey for a walk. I've lost my glasses permanently, so I guess I won't be driving unless it's sunny outside, and unless Smokey ate my glasses. But in any case, anybody who's still left on here watching, thank you guys. You guys have a safe night. Be safe out there. We love all of you. Thank you for jumping on this surprise live. We may do more of these because
we love all of you.
We do love all of them. They made the time and the effort to come on here and chat with us and take their time out away from their night to watch us goofing off in the truck.
I don't think so.
So
I love some of them. I like some of them, and some of them I have no idea who they are.
I highly like all of you. I'll just say I love you guys for coming on here. You made my night. Thank you. You helped
Okay,
pass that mile.
I will go as far to say I love that they came on.
You love that they came on.
Yeah.
There we go. And I love them for making the effort to come on our live and spend their time to make comments and to watch our live. And those of you who don't know how to make a comment, well, I love you too. Thanks for watching.
God bless us, everyone.
God bless you, everyone. Okay, good night, everybody. That's it for us. Transport Bandits out.
Ow.
Ow.